everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. Here. The lion. New man so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Strother.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Sean Spencer, one half of that dynamic duo that is Let's Talk Football. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't adjust your screen. I am still here, even though, you know what? Let's get this out of the way right now. My buddy David made a bold statement like his coach. And came to fruition. Who is the team in the NFC who you do not think belongs in the playoffs?
We all know what my answer is. The no name, no playoffs.
Like Ash says, the team
here's
with
the
no
thing.
name.
I said it earlier, the Washington football team. You guys keep talking over on your little show over there about how possibly running the table against the division.
Let's go.
Heineke is going to crap himself on national television
there it is.
watching DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory, and Micah Parsons come after him. He
now
might
wait.
just run into the tunnel and leave. I don't know. We may not win the Super Bowl, but we sure as hell gonna beat the football team.
Yep.
As
Welcome, my co-host, Mr. David. How about them Cowboys, right?
you know, Sean, I was real sad. My invite link to the show yesterday with Janae must have gotten lost in the mail somewhere, but it was probably better that way. You're a bigger man than I for sitting in there and taking your beating, and they gave you a beating.
Yes.
But we'll see how this goes again in a couple weeks.
Oh yes, we will.
You still want Dallas, buddy? You still want Dallas?
And for the other member of the show, my guy Sydney, who's the Stairway to Seven Swinton. What up, Sid? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm doing a little better than you are, even though my team took an L too. I haven't had to take the beat down that you've got.
Oh my God. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not see on Let's Talk Football yesterday, my partner, Janae Strother, my buddy, Jared Harmon, both of them came, and they just destroyed me. They just totally dominated. Hey, and rightfully so. That defense did what it did. Michael Parsons is the second coming of Lawrence Taylor. That man is a monster. He's unblockable. We lost. But we did come back. They come back just like my fantasy football team, who we're going to get into right about now, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know if y'all know, but it's that time of the year, playoffs. We talking about playoffs, ladies and gentlemen?
Playoffs?
Yes, playoffs, and we are in. Let's go right to the bracket. Oh, buddy, at the 8th seed, here we go, baby, coming in hot. Washington Sharks getting that 8th seed. Love it. Needed to get in there some way, somehow.
We in Jerry World?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're in Jerry World. We're Jerry World first. This is the one I'm actually relevant in, so I wanted to start positive. And so I got Farewell Tour, the number 1 seed. Ooh, 10-4.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
That's my brother Dylan, and he actually set the new high score in both leagues this week. His team is looking absolutely unstoppable. It's going to be his last year in fantasy for a while, so he's trying to go out with a bang. But that move to pick up Kittle with Dalton, Aaron Jones and Kittle on top of what he already had, like that kid's looking real scary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I'm just happy that I don't have to play Dalton in the first round.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Unnecessary Deafness comes in at the 5 seed, has to play the boys below at 9 and 5 in the 4 seed. How you feeling about that, Dave?
Seth's been dangerous this year. He's been up and down. He actually had the high score in both leagues until yesterday when Dylan took it away from him. But his and I believe he was on like a 4 or 5 game winning streak. So his team's nothing to play with. My team kind of limped into the playoffs, took another loss yesterday. So, we'll see what I can put together.
Next on the list, aforementioned Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, Mr. Dalton at the 3 seed, playing Hail Murray at the 6 seed at 7 and 7. Dalton, is he gonna run away with this one, guys?
I think this is where Dalton's a one and done. Unfortunately, he's running against Steven's team. I think is like the second highest points for, or third highest points for, and Dalton is one of the bottom 3 in points for. So I think this is where the rubber meets the road. And I mean, he's been lucky all season, but usually it's the playoffs where that points for catches up to you and can really show you something.
Very true. And what is probably the most anticipated matchup of this first round, Make America Gronk Again, Sydney Swinton goes against his wife, the number 2 seed, Big Dak and Young Ho, Miss Ash Swinton. Oh man.
All right, Sean. So I'm in 3 leagues with Ash.
Yeah.
I've played her 5 times this year. 5 times, I think, because in one league I only played her once. My record was 1 and 4 against her.
Oh no.
Now, what do they say? The race is not given to the swift.
Let's go.
The playoffs is when it counts. I told her each time she beat me, I said, go ahead, dance your dance in the regular season, because come playoff time, that's when I'm going to get you.
That's right. Let's go. Dalton said it. Still find a way, baby. Let's get it. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's the matchup I'm looking forward to this weekend. But just like you said, man, all I got to do is get my foot in the door. Hey, it's 0-0. Nothing that happened before now matters. It's go time. That's all I got to say.
Very true. Very true.
I am definitely looking forward to if I do get that W in the first week, potentially meeting Mr. David, Mr. Unnecessary Deafness. That might be an interesting.
Sean, I tell you what, Sean, you knock my brother out in the first round, and I will never make fun of your fantasy team again. Ever. I will crown you the fantasy guru.
Yeah.
Just please beat him.
Yeah. Well, hey, the tall task. We shall definitely see. Did you? I thought that was pretty good. Do you want to go over the scoreboard from last week?
Not really.
Yeah.
My little brother Devin, we've talked about him all year. He carried probably 5 to 7 players who were on IR. He was carrying a player who wasn't even on an NFL team at one point. He never changed his lineups. He handed out wins to everybody. But as we've discussed previously, I love how invested all of you are in seeing me lose. If there's one thing that can unite this group, apparently it's hating me. So apparently my brother saw that he had like 4 players in his starting lineup who were on a bye week. He went through, cleaned out his bench, picked up every player he could, set his lineup, and he beat me.
Oh, wow.
And I hate him for it.
Did it drastically change your playoff spot or something, David?
Yeah, actually it did.
Did it?
I had Dalton beaten points for. Oh, Dalton won though. Never mind. No, I guess it didn't change because Seth lost, so ended up with the 3-way tie at the top. But yeah, I'm limping in with two consecutive losses and not feeling good about it.
I will give Ash her roses because I also took an L. This one hurt. I actually, matter of fact, hold on, let me check something. Finally got my guy Kyler back in the game. Didn't do as much. I don't know what. I didn't hear any of you talk about him. I just went searching. I had a guy out, and I put in Austin Walter, and that was just a fail. That's just no other way about it.
AJ Green, though. He had a good game.
Yes.
Did Sid want to talk about his matchup?
Oh, Tyler got 16.7 yesterday. Oh, you know what?
It was a fun game.
Yeah.
I literally stopped looking at it after Lamar went down. I'm like, oh, it's not even going to be close. And then eventually went back and looked, and I was like, oh, it wouldn't have mattered if he played anyway. So that was fun.
He could have played twice.
Yeah. I could have played all my starters and my bench and still would have lost. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, his whole team went bananas. What was his lowest? His lowest score was 11 from a kicker.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's see, how many was it? It was 1, 2, 3, 4 30-point performances. Kittle almost put up 40. It's ridiculous. And he had he had James Conner on his bench for 33 more.
Yeah.
OBJ on his bench. So, I mean, he didn't even come close to starting his best lineup. He's missing 17 points with Eckler, and then a few more with OBJ. So, I mean, just disgusting.
Wow. Sean, who you playing in the first round of the playoffs? Oh,
that guy.
That
guy. Well, at least we got to the playoffs. Moving on. Oh,
hey,
man.
Everybody's 0-0 when it comes to the playoffs. So
there you go.
Record don't matter no more.
Absolutely. All right, man. Let's if all hearts and minds are together, I think we can go ahead and move on. Hold the phone. Yeah, Ash Swinton saying good luck.
Apparently she didn't see the
good luck to you, Ash. Good luck to you.
Stupid good.
She didn't see the link, so she missed my rant about it earlier, so I'm good.
All right.
I'm safe.
Yeah. Did you hold on? I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this stuff. I'm gonna move it over into the Let's Talk League.
All right, we jumping over to LTF.
Yep, let's LTF. Let's go ahead and bring up the bracket now. Let's see. Oh, Delilah getting that first round bye. And then you have the 4, which is John Lenny, versus the 5, which is Myers Grinders. Oh, yeah, Mr. Sid Swinton. You have number 3, Ash Swinton and Dak Street Boys going up against my brother, the 6th seed, New York G-Men. Necessary deafness with the other bye. Oh, man. How we feeling about this gentleman?
Well, much respect to your brother for, pulling the Spencer name into the playoffs.
Yeah.
One of you had to, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm super grateful I got the bye because I'm going to need it. I have a feeling I'm going to be a one and done over here. This one, I limped in again. I didn't even score 100 points this week, but was able to knock off Big Nick. So I got a lot of questions on both my rosters. I think hopefully this bye week we'll be able to. I mean, this week I was missing my number one running back after already losing CMC on the year, and then I was missing my top 2 wide receivers this week. So it was a tough go, and Dak obviously didn't do much. So we will see. I'm hoping that first round bye gives me a little time to let the roster settle out and make some good decisions going forward. So we'll see.
I can dig it. And Sid, you are the 5 seed playing John Lenny, who we know has been all up in the comments.
Yep.
How you feeling this week about this, man?
I'm just hoping John makes mistakes. That's really what I'm hoping for. I just want to. Anytime he asks a question, I'm just gonna give him the worst possible answer I can.
Yes.
And hope that that my team pulls it off. Doing it that way.
Wow.
So there you go, folks. Everybody out there who's interested to see some of Sid's advice today, just take it all with a grain of salt because you have no idea if he's helping or hurting.
Wow. And real quick, Ash didn't want to drop this in. Montgomery over Gibson this week again, by the way. Oh, yeah, Gibson had a down week.
Looks like I'm gonna be facing off against the winner of Daryl and Ash. Ash and I faced off in the semis last year, and she knocked me out. So hopefully we don't make this a habit.
Not necessarily, David. You're going to get the highest seed. So if Daryl wins, you're playing whoever wins out of me and John.
Oh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't face Ash no matter what. If she wins, or no, yeah.
No, if Ash wins, I'm facing her.
Correct. Yeah, I guess that's right. You won't face Daryl no matter what.
Yeah.
You'll face Ash or the winner of me.
The winner of you and John. Yep. Right. You right.
Oh man.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting. Let's real quick see how we got here with these last week's victories. Oh, New York G-Man helped to get himself into the playoffs by beating his little brother. Yep, I am his little brother. At 3-11, I am comfortably at the bottom. Gave up a 45-point performance by Josh Allen. New York G-Man is just playing good at the right time.
This is how brothers should play. When one of you can't make the playoffs, you're in the bottom of the standings, and you go ahead and throw the week for your brother over there. Well, be a good brother, Sean.
Okay.
I need to get you with Devin and explain some of that to him.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Okay, when I came and looked at it on Sunday, I had already forgotten that Thielen was in, and Thielen was a Thursday night, so it was already done from there. Then I actually went in and made the change for Alvin Kamara, and I thought that I had made the change for Kyler Murray. I did not. And then I saw, like, after that first sack, I was like, Tyler Heineke's in there. I was like, oh, well, that's how it is. But I did start Dallas's D and Young Ho Koo, who did some things for me. And Kamara, man, let's get it.
Wait a second. Okay. Besides Kamara, the Dallas defense was your highest scoring player. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No. Oh, yeah. Besides Kamara, yeah. But I had those 2 goose eggs and Thielen being out, and McLaurin, once he got out, Foster Moreau didn't do much. Yeah, Kyler would have helped a little bit, but not that much. And Mike Williams definitely would have helped still. So I might have still been in it if I would have been able to put those guys in. But
12 plus 15. I've got you at 27 points on your bench so far. I don't know. I think you could have won this one, Sean. I think you could have won this one.
Well, doesn't matter. Comfortably in the basement. Oh, thank goodness. Let's move on from me.
Yeah.
Okay, Dak Street Boys got the W over John Lenny. I know John was talking about this a lot in the chat.
Yeah, he didn't play a kicker for some reason, and I think that was the reason he took the L. I think he said he needed somebody. He didn't want to drop the kicker he had for New England, who was on a bye, and so he didn't want to drop anybody else. So he went kickerless, and I don't think it would have mattered because even if he won, he still ended up playing Ash. So that's why he didn't care. I believe.
Yeah, the only way that the rankings really shook up was if I lost, right?
Right. Yeah, and then it was if you lost and then it came down to if I beat Bobby or not. I would have played. If I beat Bobby, I would have played Daryl. If I didn't, I got John. But John winning and losing didn't matter. I don't think it came down to either one of them.
Here's the Bobby. Here's a Bobby victory right here. Where you said Javonte Williams coming through. Gibson, just oh man. Chase with those 2 touchdowns. Jefferson, who played a big role, got himself a touchdown.
Yeah, that catch Jefferson had for the touchdown sealed the deal against me. Alrighty. But still in the playoffs, which is always good. Real quick, we definitely want to check Delilah, the number 1 seed, and actually a close game to somebody that normally doesn't score over 100 points. So it's interesting. Went ahead and got it, though, looks like. Almost. Right. And then Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford went off. And
there it is. As long as you have them, you never have to worry, no matter how much you're down by.
Yeah, she's going to be tough to beat in the playoffs, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That she is.
Najee Cooper. I mean, she had 3 people, Ingram and Coleman and Cardinals D, all with either under 2 points.
Yep.
Like, come on now. Oh, me, oh, my. And A.J. Green on the bench. A.J. Green, man, he might come in hand. He might come out. You can go quick with unnecessary deafness, cementing their spot. And as a once proud Knights Big Nick has fallen by the wayside. Yeah. Lamar. He felt a victim to Lamar.
I don't think he looked at his roster this week.
Nah.
I don't think he did.
He's got Devonte Adams on the bench and a bye at tight end.
Yep. I wasn't complaining. I needed that first round bye.
Yeah.
Good God. Between Burrow and Devontae, oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been nice if Nick paid attention because
it would have helped. Oh me, oh my. All righty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you already see what it is. And if we can go one more time and just look at the playoff bracket, I want to bring your attention to something, ladies and gentlemen. You see all the teams that are here. There's one team that is not here, ladies and gentlemen, and that team is all the way down here, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. The 3-11, 12th seeded Washington Double Deuces is looking to make its way in the NIT tournament. All right. They're not in the big tournament, in the consolation ladder, where the 8th seeded Eat That W. My guy Brandon Davis plays David Ferguson at the 7th seed. Big Nick, the Knights Big Nick, played the team, the chosen one, Brandon Byfield, who had a great start, my cousin did, and then fell by the wayside later in the year. And in the battle for the worst, myself, Washington Double Deuces versus my guy, Mr. Miami Dolphins, Waddle, Bobby, for that, that last game. This is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. But, that's what I'll be focused on. You guys can focus on this stuff. Focus on the games that actually matter, all right? Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That toilet bowl trophy. What you know about it, man? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Yeah, buddy. Now we are going to go ahead and move on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, right here said Eat That W really fell off. Started off 4-1. Yeah. Started off hot. It's a long season. It's a long season, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
so we're gonna go ahead and move on, and I'm gonna send it over. Every time I do this, I'm gonna send it over to my guy David. We're gonna do our report cards on our waiver wire picks from a week ago. Dave, what you got, man?
All right, Taysom Hill gave you 26-3, 170 yards and 0 touchdowns in the air. But he gave you another 73 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. So a couple of real solid weeks from Taysom Hill. And then the running backs were a little harder this week. We had Chuba Hubbard, Sony Michel, both stayed in single digits, which was kind of surprising. that Sony Michel didn't get it done. He had a great week the week before. And not a whole lot went right for Carolina. So Chuba got a score on the ground, but that was pretty much it. The conditional starts, Michael Hasty ended up being the low scorer, I believe, of all of the options over there. But their receiving core went off. So, I mean, with Kittle and Ayuk putting up, almost 60 together, there aren't a whole lot of points to go around. Receivers, Russell Gage, Guyton, and KJ Osborne. Gage was kind of let down. We were all high on Gage after a couple solid weeks. He only gave you 10, but Guyton and Osborne stepping in for Adam Thielen and Keenan Allen both put up little over 17. So solid pickups there. What do we got for this week?
This week, I'm going to give you some names you've already heard, but they're still available in leagues. So if you need them, go get them. Taysom Hillary at quarterback again. He's still available. I think in the Let's Talk Football League. So he's definitely available in that one because that's the one that John was talking about. John, don't go get him. He's not worth it. Anybody else? Taysom Hill's worth it. That was all I got for quarterbacks. I saw Tua was out there, so you might be able to take a flyer on Tua if you're desperate, but Taysom would be my top guy. For running backs, I think the big name that everybody's going to look at is Rashad Penny. He looked like he pulled away from the other running backs there with Alex Collins being banged up and whatnot. Had a good game. He was a first-round pick back when he came out, so he had the talent. He just really played out. So if he can really get it going and play up to his ability, he should be solid. Now, there's two more that need to keep an eye on depending on how the starters are. So Justin Jackson in Los Angeles for the Chargers with Austin Eckler banged up. He didn't finish the game due to an injury, and then they're on a short week. They play Thursday. So he might not get back in time. If he doesn't, it'll be between Justin Jackson and Joshua Kelly. I like Justin Jackson more, just out of what I've seen in the past. I think he gets it done more in the pass game than Kelly does. And in a PPR, I like Justin Jackson over Kelly. And then the other one is Duke Johnson in Miami. With all their woes, I think Myles Gaskin might be out, and they elevated Duke Johnson from the practice squad today. They have Malcolm Brown coming off injury, so Malcolm Brown is a lot of people's top guy, but I like Duke Johnson's ability to catch the ball. Again, just like Justin Jackson, so I'm going Duke Johnson over Malcolm Brown. They don't run the ball very much in Miami as is, so I wouldn't take the running back. I'll take the receiving running back, which would be Duke Johnson. And then at receiver, we just hit two of the three that I just said, but they're still out there, so I threw them on there. The KJ Osborne, Adam Thielen's not back yet, and so he's filling in there and looked nice in the two games he's filled in for him, so definitely like him again. Russell Gage is still the only option outside of Pitts with Calvin Ridley down, so he's good. He's a guy. Still got 10 points on a down week, which is, you're not mad at. It's not single digits, so I like him still. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. He's really showed up the last couple of weeks. Jared Goff seems to like him. He's got a lot of talent. I think he was a second-round pick, so he's starting to come along, especially if Hawkinson isn't back. He's kind of the only pass-catching option. There was a running back for the Lions that I had looked at, but I wouldn't go that way because I think either Jamal Williams will come off COVID or DeAndre Swift will be back. I just wouldn't go to the Lions running backs if you're reading all the other waiver wire pickups. That's my opinion. As for tight ends, just go look at your waiver wire. A lot of big names have been dropped just for people trying to fill space and not running two tight ends. Across my leagues, I've seen Austin Hooper available, Hunter Henry available, and Noah Fant available. Those are all guys I would pick up and start if I needed a tight end. So it just go to your league, look at who's available. There's obviously, we talk about it every week. Tight ends are slim pickings, but some people that have a couple will drop the lesser ones that can have a good game. That's kind of the advice I have for tight ends. Those ones are hard to come by.
I can dig it.
That's all I got.
Wait. Ash said, don't tell him about tight end, Sydney. Don't tell him anything. Dave, what you got, man?
Top to bottom, pretty much the same. The only thing I would add, keep an eye on Guyton again this week. Now they're expecting Keenan Allen to be back, but I don't know if he has passed. I don't know if he's logged 2 negative COVID tests yet. So if for some reason he can't go, Guyton still available, 15% of leagues. Osborne 26.5. And as an Emmanuel Sanders owner, Gabriel Davis, intriguing. Sanders he fell off a long time ago, and he left this last game with injury. Davis seems to be building a rapport with Josh Allen. Now that they can't run the ball, we already know what they're going to do. Tampa Bay came in and with the most probably disrespectful game plans that has ever been seen, according to Colin Cowherd. They just blitzed that entire first half. They had absolutely no respect for Josh Allen's ability to read the blitz, get out of trouble, extend plays, and deliver the ball. Now they got it going in the second half. So we'll see. They're very one-dimensional right now. We'll see how well that they can game plan going forward to get some of these guys involved. I'm pretty much out on Emmanuel Sanders at this point. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to keep getting the touches over there. And that's all I got for you.
I can dig it. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely, if you are in need of just one or two pieces, maybe to the puzzle, or just some extra fill and help, something because somebody's off or somebody's hurt, definitely pay attention. Listen to what these guys are saying, because they definitely have helped us all. Help one league for me stay in the playoffs, and the other one, yeah. Hooper is on the COVID list.
Yeah, he's currently on COVID, but he should be back, or he's in track to be back. I know he's listed as COVID right now, but so is Keenan Allen. Just keep an eye on it. If he's back, I think he's a viable start.
Definitely. All right. Moving on, and we're going to move on to fans' questions. Before that, Dave, we have a report card of last week's fans' questions.
Yes, sir. All right. So we were given the option to pick up Julio or Van Jefferson. Bobby, Sid, and I all took Van Jefferson. We don't really trust Julio right now. Julio put up a 7.3 to Van Jefferson's 14.8. Then we had a start 2 between, I believe this was from John Linney, from J-Rob, DJ Moore, Brandon Cooks, and Russell Gage. Both Sid and Bobby took Russell Gage and Cooks. I took DJ Moore over Cooks. Russell Gage actually ended up being the low scorer out of those 3, but good news, we all stayed away from Robinson, so that 0.4 didn't touch us.
That's when he started.
I know. Then we got Justin Fields versus Zach Wilson. None of us really liked either one of the options. We felt like there were better quarterbacks out there. Fields did outscore Wilson by about 9 points. I told you I would probably take Cam over either one of those guys, and Sid said he would probably take Taylor Heineke over those guys. Taylor Heineke didn't quite work out. Cam
16.7 wasn't that bad. Let's go, Taylor. Come on, baby.
I think we can all let the name Taylor Heineke just kind of ease out of the show. Future shows. Yeah, cool, great. Defense, we were asked the Titans defense or the Seahawks defense. I very much like the Titans defense, so Sid immediately took Seattle, and that was a mistake. Bobby followed him. That was a mistake. Titans default out 19 points to 4 points from the Seahawks. Then we were asked to rate Christian Kirk, KJ Osborne, and MVS. We nailed that one. Osborne, Kirk, and then MVS. And is Ash around? Is she home yet?
She's downstairs with the little guy.
Okay. Well, don't worry, Ash. I got it.
She already commented on it.
The running argument of every week we have Gibson versus Monty. And Monty took him by 10 points this week. So Ash and I are up 3-1. I don't want to hear anything from Sydney about how he wants to score this differently because it makes no sense.
I mean, sure. Go ahead.
And we're moving on.
Right. All right. We're going to go on to your fan questions, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We have a question. Nathan is going to be coming on with us in just a second. We have a couple questions from the crowd. Let me go to them right now. Marcos Valdez says, I think that's half PPR. He says T. Higgins or Cordero Patterson. Also, Herbert or Rodgers. Thank you.
I'm going Patterson because he's going to because half PPR means it's not as receiver heavy. Cordero Patterson's still going to catch the ball, but he's almost a guarantee to touch the ball more. So obviously because of his running ability, and he seems to score a touchdown every week. I don't know how. It's insane. I'm going Patterson. And then Herbert over Rodgers. I think this is tough.
Who are they playing?
Herbert's playing the Chiefs on Thursday, and the Chiefs defense is definitely playing like a lot better the last few weeks. Yeah. But Herbert is kind of playing out of his mind, and I really like Justin Herbert. He's like, man, but Rodgers is playing so good. The Packers are playing the Ravens, who have a very banged up defense, so they should put up a lot of points. But if Lamar doesn't play, I don't see their offense putting up points, which would mean – so this is it. All right, this is how I'm going to break it down in my head. Herbert is going to be in a shootout versus Mahomes. Herbert's going to throw the ball more. Rodgers should be up early and often against the banged-up Ravens team, so they're not going to need to throw it as much. Herbert has a tougher matchup, but I think will throw more, so I would go Herbert. And that's the logic.
I think I'm 100% with you on Patterson. There's just a consistency over there, and as we saw with Cincinnati numerous times this year, they are up and down. They go an entire game without scoring, and then they put up like 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Yesterday or on Sunday, it was ridiculous. So I think Herbert's talent absolutely overcomes that Kansas City defense. I expect Aaron Jones to have a bigger day than Rodgers. So 100% would sit on both of these.
Yeah, I like that. Alrighty. And then Ash asks us, Claypool, Pittman, McLaurin, Gallup, play 2, then either Brown or Mooney.
Good Lord.
Depends. Is this the league that I'm playing you? Because I need to. McLaurin.
It is. This has to be in Jerry World because I've got Pittman in Let's Talk Football.
It might be in our family league, the one I'm.
Okay.
In her family.
It's got to be your family league because I've got Mooney in Jerry World.
Okay. I think I'm going. This is tough.
Who are now? Pittman's coming off the bye. Who are they playing?
They have a tough matchup against the Patriots.
Yeesh.
Yeah. See, but this is what Bill does. So based off that logic, Bill takes out your best player.
Yep.
Their best player is Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor, exactly.
Which means that should open the pass game. So I think Pittman needs to be one of the 4 based off of Bill Belichick logic.
I was gonna say, do you think Bill dares Wentz to try and beat him in the air, shut down the running game?
Which then gives
Can they
Pittman
shut
the
down the
nod.
running game?
I mean, they're gonna try.
Yeah.
That's what the game plan should be.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, usually when Bill says I'm taking this guy away, he does it. So I would take Pittman and McLaurin if healthy. Gallup looks great. I don't think I'm taking Claypool out of those four. So
Nope.
I think I'm taking Pittman and McLaurin if he's healthy. If not, Gallup.
Yeah.
And then
Gallup.
either Brown or Mooney. I kind of like Brown if Lamar doesn't play. Because Huntley, he looked good. I was going to actually add Huntley to my quarterbacks off of the waiver wire if Lamar doesn't play because he balled out against the Browns defense. So I wouldn't be mad at Huntley I knew I missed somebody on quarterbacks. But yeah, Huntley, if Lamar's out, I don't mind as a starting quarterback either. So I like Brown if Huntley plays. If Lamar plays, he's going to be banged up. And we all know I don't like his arm, so I wouldn't trust Lamar, especially banged up with Brown. I like Mooney more there. But I think that one just depends on the starting quarterback.
Who's Chicago playing?
They are playing the Vikings.
Yeah. Monday night.
I actually would have gone away from Mooney on that, but as far as the matchups, I got to take Mooney in that second option. And Dak is not playing well. He can't even get the ball to his top receivers. So how's he going to get the ball to his number 3 guy?
Gallup had a game.
Claypool.
I know you don't like to see it, but Gallup had a nice game.
Gallup. Yeah, he's a great player. I'm saying I don't trust what Dak's selling right now. I wouldn't start him. Claypool's an idiot. And
he's an idiot, but he's talented.
He is. Definitely. I'm all over Pittman there. I don't trust Taylor Heineke either, though. So I mean, I'm probably going Claypool and Pittman out of those 4. Obviously, McLaurin's a solid talent. What was the designation? Did he get a concussion?
I think so.
McLaurin, yeah.
Pretty sure.
So he's
protocol.
Still in the protocol right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to go Claypool and Pittman, and I don't like it. My meme of the week was actually the fact that I already hate the whatever receiver the Pittsburgh Steelers decide to draft this year.
You hate Deontay? What's wrong with Deontay? What's wrong with Juju? Come on.
He said Juju.
We're just talking to the mental stability and maturity
of one player. AB's been gone for years.
To Juju, to Claypool.
Hey, Juju on the field is a very smart player. You can take the off the field antics away from it. AB on the field, smart player. Claypool on the field, dumb player. Big difference.
That's fair.
Yeah. Let's move on real quick. John Lenny says Cards or Dolphins defense.
Cards and Dolphins. Dolphins have a good matchup, right?
They both have good matchups. Cardinals play the Lions. Dolphins play the Jets.
Yes.
I'd probably go with the Dolphins there. Just because Detroit plays everybody fucking. I'm so sorry. They play everybody tough. Yeah, they can still move the ball. They can put up points. The Dolphins are balling out right now. Way to go, Bobby. So I definitely think their defense has a better shot to really suffocate the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's John Linney, I'm going to take the Cardinals just so it's a toss-up and he doesn't get an answer.
So you won't know. I love it. Yo. Well, hey, speaking of John, let me see if this is Yeah, this is another one from him. Non-PPR, Devonte Freeman or Michael Carter?
Well, is Carter for sure back?
He has a projection on the fantasy apps.
I saw that he had points, but have they actually activated him off the IR yet?
I haven't seen that yet, no. But
Okay.
they don't have to activate him, I think, until tomorrow or the next day. So,
And then what was the first player?
Devonte Freeman.
I wouldn't. I like Carter. He's versatile. He was a pass catcher a little earlier in the year. His last couple games that he played, I think he had like one target in each game, which hurts. But they're playing the Dolphins, so what? Freeman against the Packers?
Yep.
Neither.
I'd go Carter.
Go find something better. Carter is available in most leagues probably because he's coming off the IR. So,
if available, I'd take Carter because Latavius Murray's back, and so Devonte Freeman's not getting any goal line work. So I'd go Carter.
Yeah.
If available, obviously.
And one more really quickly, Wentz or Tannehill?
So just like earlier, if Belichick sticks to what they do, he's going to try and take away Jonathan Taylor, make Wentz beat you by your arm. Wentz will have an interception or two, but if that's the case, he should throw for 300 and have a couple touchdowns. I mean, he's capable of doing it. Tannehill has 0 weapons to throw to, so I don't like Tannehill. The Steelers' deep secondary has been banged up and seems to give up a lot, but he doesn't have anybody to throw it to. So I like Wentz.
All day. Wentz.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you guys. All right. Well, that is the end of the questions that we have on here. I'm gonna go ahead and move along in the interest of time and Dave, so we can make sure you get off and get better. We're going to move on to the bet of the week. And Sid, if I'm not mistaken, you did pretty good on your bet from last week.
I did. I wish we had the tape because it was kind of nice because I said the bet, which was Kirk Cousins to throw an interception against the Steelers, which was plus 115. He not only threw one, he threw 2. And it was great because I said the bet, and my lovely wife, Ash, is sitting next to me, and she goes, Kirk Cousins has only thrown 3 picks all year. There's no way that's going to hit. And I was like, just watch.
Just watch.
The Steelers going to get pressure, and he's going to get frazzled. Now, granted, that didn't happen, but he still threw a pick, so it's all right. So the bet covered, which was nice. So this week, I went a little more on the ballsy side. We're going to go for what I think we were just talking about earlier. I think it's going to be a shootout with the Chiefs and the Chargers. This is a big, big game for both teams for the division. If the Chargers win, they take the lead in that division. So I think they're going to come out slinging it, which means Tyreek Hill is going to score 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns for Tyreek is plus 490. So you bet $5, you get 60 back, or just shy of 60. But $59. I like that one. I really think it's going to be a high-scoring game, which means it's probably going to be 13-10. But
yep.
that's the bet I like this week. Just something to mix it up. I try and get something different all the time, and I haven't done a 2-touchdown score. I think that's the one I like this week.
I can dig it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it worked a week ago. So definitely go ahead and try it out. I definitely will be. Dave, are you still off the wagon? Are you still off? Are you coming back? You betting it all these days, or?
No, I've been good.
Yeah.
I've been good. I think it was not this week, but the previous week. I didn't parlay them. I just I took a couple games on spreads and did well on those. But I don't know. We'll see.
See how it goes. No doubt. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the show. If you have any of these questions, definitely hit us up in the chat when you watch the show later, or just hit us up on in the Let's Talk Football group. we'll definitely answer whatever questions you have. I'll put these videos out also, so you could definitely watch them and maybe hopefully be helped by them. Unless you're playing against one of us, then this is off limits. Delete. I love the new name
right there.
Right, I see it. Right. I can dig it, man. I can dig it. Hey, you already see. Hey, the trash talk has begun. The playoffs have started, and I'm in there, baby. I'm in there in one league. In the other league, I'm sweeping up the basement. It's all good. It's all good. Yo, hey, we're so glad you joined us this week, ladies and gentlemen. You know who it is. It's your boy, Sean Spencer, my guy, Mr. David. How about them Cowboys right in the building? Yes, sir. And my guy down here, Sid Beat John Lenny Swinton in the building. We appreciate you guys joining us. Ash, we see you in the comments. Nathan, John, all you guys that tuned in, asked questions, or joined in. We appreciate it. And we will definitely be back with you next week, seeing how that first week of the playoffs has gone. Ooh, I'm excited. New life, baby. New life.
0-0. A whole new season. Get him off the screen.
Okay.
Get him off the screen.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The Lions. Here. The Lions. New man on the next so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae